Hi everyone, my name is Cyan. First things first, I want to give an enormous shout out and lots of praise to everybody that watched the video that I posted a couple weeks ago or last week or whatever that was, talking about Thorne and Richard Lewis. I had so much positive response. I was completely floored and blown away. Some of the things that people were saying were just, oh my gosh, I didn't expect anybody to really watch um, a 30-minute long video, whatever the length was on that. I certainly didn't hope, like, at the best I kind of thought, oh man, I'm gonna get like 300 400 views in this is gonna be great. That's what I usually average. Man, I was completely blown away. Thank you all so much for some of the comments, the views, all the views. Thank you to Root Cats. I didn't expect anybody relevant to see what I was doing with that, but I was absolutely floored. I love it. You made my week. I was so tickled pink. Like, it makes me happy. Today, I want to do a video talking about some of the things that I'm really excited for StarCraft 2 in 2016, because I think that there are things that maybe people are overlooking that are very exciting. I want to give a shout out to Maximus Black. Maximus posted a video today talking about the StarCraft 2 community and how he feels it's behaving and the direction that it's going towards. And I've not been having the best week, but that video really just kicked me into gear, and I felt the need to do this video and spread some positivity if I could. And I've been thinking about this video for a while, but that Maximus, you got me pumped, you got me riled. So I'm gonna link to his video down below, and you should watch it if you're StarCraft hardcore. I think it's a good video. Moving right along, I have 4 things that I'm really excited for StarCraft in 2016. And you can feel free to disagree or agree, whatever you like. I'm not trying to impose my view on anybody. Just this is what I think. The first thing that I'm really excited for StarCraft in 2016 is the idea that online cups now have something really special going on. They have something pretty unique to offer, and that is foreign players versus Korean players on a consistent basis, or not even on a consistent basis, but on any basis at all. With the region locking of WCS and WCS becoming high-profile premier tournaments, that means that we won't see Korean pros versus foreign pros at IEMs and DreamHacks and Gfinities and Red Bulls and all these big tournaments that people love watching. Which means that if you do want to see that now, online cups are the way to go. Base Trade, Wardy, Take. I'm really excited and happy that Take decided to not include Home Story Cup in the WCS system this year, because Take just wants to invite whoever wants to come to Home Story, you know, like Take just wants people he wants there. He doesn't care if they're from foreigners or Korean. Like he has this great opportunity to market Home Story Cup as this unique thing, as the foreign scene versus the Korean scene, which in 2012 was something people were dying for because they had never seen it. And the closer we get to BlizzCon, the more weight we'll be putting as a community on these online tournaments and the results from these online tournaments, because it'll give us that little glimpse into the foreign scene versus Korean scene. It's a new reason to watch online cups. I've always felt like they never really had a specific reason to watch them, like the Zotaks and the Go4s and all that kind of stuff, and I love them, don't get me wrong, but it was kind of just a time filler. It didn't really matter at the end of the day, but now it kind of does. It's kind of special, it's kind of unique, and it's a great marketing opportunity for everybody putting off these cups. My second point that I'm really excited for is kind of tied in with my first point in the vein of region locking, and it's the idea that now that all of these premier tournaments are region locked, there's a really good chance that we'll start to see foreign teams and foreign players develop really cool storylines and rivalries and fan bases. I think it's historically been a problem in StarCraft 2, the idea of fans and teams attaching themselves to a storyline and running with that, because generally foreign teams kind of just got stomped by Koreans, and the fans would cheer for whatever foreigner was making the deepest run at any given tournament, because it was, it was interesting, it was exciting. Like, oh man, what if this foreign player wins this tournament? That's almost never happens. It doesn't really happen. It's cool. We're gonna cheer for that person. But now that there are almost no Koreans at any given tournament, teams like Acer and Team Liquid and Flipside and like all of these teams that exist in the foreign scene can build storylines with their players much more effectively, and build rivalries with other teams too. And the players themselves can make really big names for themselves, much bigger than maybe in the past. Petit Drogo is somebody who has definitely been really good for a long time and has come close to just scraping the top an awful lot, in my opinion. But now Petit Drogo has won a DreamHack, and that's pretty exciting. That's different, I'll say different. Um, Acer Bly, another really good example. Acer Bly knocked out Hydra and Violet. Acer Bly's got a rep now. ZVZ Masters, Acer Bly. It's a great opportunity to build a fan base, and consistent showings are a big part of that. And now that there's more room in top 8, top 16, top 32, there's more opportunity for players to make more consistent showings and therefore grow their fan base and develop their storylines. It's just really exciting. I'm very happy to see what might come of that. I'm very optimistic. I'm very hopeful. The third reason why I'm excited for StarCraft 2 in 2016, I don't know that this is a very debatable point. I think that Legacy of the Void is just so much better for viewership, for viewers, than Heart of the Swarm or Wings to Liberty. I think that the game is so much more fun to watch now. Developing the early game and starting players with a higher worker count is such a good idea. It really kills the early game downtime that I think a lot of casual fans weren't really into. I know that whenever I've tried to introduce people to StarCraft 2, the first couple of minutes of a match have always been, it seems like people lose interest and kind of fade out, tune out. But that's kind of gone now. That's a really good idea. That's super exciting. And the new units and the new abilities that are included in Legacy of the Void are fun to watch. Whether or not you think that the game is balanced, whether or not you like Disruptors or Ravagers or Reapers, they're fun to watch. Watching a Disruptor shot go off and kill X number of units and change the course of a battle is exciting. Watching a Disruptor shot whiff and then the battle changes that way is exciting. Watching Ravager shots rain corrosive bile from up above is exciting. Reaper shots are exciting. Reaper grenades, that is. So I think that there's so much opportunity for growth in 2016 based on the fact that Legacy of the Void is just a really great game to watch, because StarCraft was already a great game to watch, and now it's better. Oh man. Yes. It's so exciting. It's so good. And I think that that'll be a really big driving force for growth headed here on out. My last point for why I am excited for StarCraft in 2016, and people might not like that I'm saying this or they might disagree, but everyone who is left producing content and casting and working and being a professional in the StarCraft 2 environment, they are just passionate about StarCraft 2. The SC2 community has always traditionally been a little standoffish to people coming and going from the scene, not very fond of professionals playing other games or doing other events or that kind of thing. When Legacy of the Void beta got announced, a lot of people were, oh, this person's just coming back for the money, it's just a quick buck for them, oh, I don't like that. And I don't think that that's really a problem right now, here on out. I don't think that you can really dispute that anybody involved in the scene right now is just really happy to be working in StarCraft. I think they just like StarCraft. Nobody's making millions of bucks off StarCraft 2 anymore. All those people go to League of Legends and Counter-Strike. And that's kind of sucky, but it's also really cool. I'm just so excited for the content being produced in 2016, because everybody involved is just passionate and the content being produced is such a high level. And it sucks sometimes to think like, man, I used to watch Day 9 all the time, oh, I just miss him so much. But I think as a scene, we've really got to let that go, because we have amazing people working right now to make us happy and to bring us content because they love it and love us. Like, yeah, you missed Day 9, like, that sucks, there's never going to be another Day 9, but you know who's awesome? Kalaris. Kalaris has that charming Day 9 kind of laugh, he's a little awkward, and he's a great caster. I think Kalaris and Todd might be the best casting duo in the game. And these people have been around for, like, forever, most of them. You know, like, God, just everybody that I think of who casts StarCraft, who streams StarCraft, who plays professionally, they all just seem so passionate, because it's just such a great game, and they want to do it for a living. They want to do it full time. It's just so exciting and endearing. I think that passion is the most attractive quality that you can have in a personality. Like Todd, Rotterdam, Apollo, Nathanius, Cats, In Control, Destiny, Maximus Black, yeah, fuck, all these guys are just, they love StarCraft, and we love StarCraft. We as fans, we love StarCraft, and we got to start getting in on that. We got to start getting in on that I love StarCraft vibe, and just sharing that around, because man, people just want to be involved with happy people. And if we start repping that happiness, we just start popping that old collar and be like, I love StarCraft. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be fun. People are gonna want to be a part of that, and God, it's just high time that we start appreciating the people that are around. And I don't mean this to be a rant. I don't think that anybody needs to hear me rant about anything like that. But I'm really happy with the people that are producing StarCraft content, and I'm really happy to be able to see them stick around. And I'm just so excited for the content that's going to be produced in 2016. And StarCraft is the best goddamn motherfucking esport that has ever been created. StarCraft 2 for life. StarCraft 2 until I die. So that's my video. um, if you guys wanted to do me a favor, and this is really pandering, and I'm sorry, I know, but if you guys could toss me like a subscription and follow me on Twitter if you guys feel like you want to see more of this kind of stuff, more of me talking at a camera, I would really appreciate that. It's a really big deal for me to check Twitter and see like, oh man, I got a follower, and it's not a bot account. Wow, it's just super cool. I think it does a lot to bolster my confidence in doing this kind of thing, and I would appreciate it. Um, comment, leave a comment somewhere. Tell me what you're excited for StarCraft in 2016. I think there's so much to be excited for, and I want to hear what's got you guys happy. So thank you all for watching. Bye bye.